Hey guys, happy Friday! So my desk is a complete mess right now due to Christmas craftiness, so I'm gonna do this one standing up, which means I can do this. Woo! And this. Hey, and this. So, I'm running on very little sleep and a buttload of super caffeinated sweet tea. Woo! So hopefully this video goes somewhere coherent, and so Steph was still on her super fun Christmas cake craze thing and asked how we celebrate Christmas. My family's pretty boring. Everyone probably does the same thing. We pull out our assault rifles and then we go and hunt the nearest dinosaur that we can find. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. But either way, we eventually end up with an awesome Christmas dinner. And I'd answer Pyro and Lilico, but they were missing. And if you follow Blue's clues, you can help me find them. Not really, don't do that. So Mario was here and he asked if he thought any of us could take him, either individually or as a team. And I'm pretty sure we already well established that Steph could take any of us. But I think the plan needs to be flushed out a bit, so I'm figuring Lilico is gonna intimidate you into a room with her Catherine impersonation, and then Steph's gonna leap out of a tiny hiding place, armed to the teeth in all of my daggers and swords, and then once she has you like cowering and bloody in a corner, Pyro's gonna come at you with the flamethrower. Yeah. But sadly, one thing that came out right after Mario apparently recorded his video, the new Star Trek teaser, Kirk's getting Cumberbatched. And we all know he's already my favorite consulting detective, but I don't want to make the whole excitement about the trailer being about Benedict Cumberbatch, although I am excited for him. No, I'm really looking forward to the movie. It should be awesome, you know, well, with J.J. Abrams, like, lens flare extravaganza! Even his name in the teaser trailer was surrounded by lens flares. But that's not really a thing that's gonna, like, change my opinion of the movie. It's just like, dude, back off the lens flares. But no, I'm super excited for this. Yeah, I'm gonna move on now. Second order of business! There's this new awesome show that's gonna be on TBS in January called King of the Nerds. It's gonna have guest judges from, like, George Takei, Kevin Smith, and for the cosplayers, Steph, Lilico, you probably know Yaya Han, but I haven't seen a good, like, nerdy quiz show in a really long time, so I'm super excited, and apparently it's gonna be, like, nerd knowledge of, like, all genres, not just, like, pop culture kind of nerd, but, like, science and stuff. I'm sorry guys, I'm so tired. Third order of business. Who loves Nightwing? Pretty sure Steph does, at least. A guy I know from school is trying to start a Nightwing fan series, and he has started up a Kickstarter, and I'm gonna put a link to the trailer that he's created down below, and that trailer has the Kickstarter link in the description. But so you can see he puts out awesome quality things. He actually has a Nightwing video all on its own that kind of kicked off this whole thing. People started asking him if he could make more Nightwing videos. I know he's a huge fan and he is really excited to be able to do this, so I'm figuring I'll like signal boost the Kickstarter. And last order of business, and certainly not least, do you know what today is? Do you even know? Today is 1 week from The Hobbit. I am so stoked for The Hobbit, you don't even know. I've polished Sting, I've sharpened the elven blades, and I've guarded the One Ring. And I've diligently set up my father's Lord of the Rings chess pieces. But Nikki, where's your Hobbit-themed shirt, you might ask? Right here! But I'm wearing it next week, obviously, so I wouldn't want to wear it this week. But look, it has Bilbo's journey past the trolls and into... I can't see anything, but then there's him running home with the ring. I hope I was pointing to things. I've spent the last week kind of like devouring Peter Jackson's Hobbit like video diaries that he's been putting online. I've been holding out, but they're so good. And watching Hollywood Show's Hobbit parody over and over again. And seriously, it's not just because they're friends and I was involved. It's just fun. I am basically incoherently babbling at this point. I'm sorry. And an awesome thing that's been happening this week is Stephen Colbert's Colbert Report. He's been doing Lord of the Rings themed episodes, or Hobbit-themed episodes. He is the king nerd of all things Tolkien. It's ridiculous. But something I didn't know until yesterday somehow, Sylvester McCoy is gonna be Radagast the Brown. He was the 7th Doctor of Doctor Who, and that's just fun because now I basically have 3 of my fandoms all together between Martin Freeman and Benedict Cumberbatch from Sherlock being Bilbo and Smaug, and then we have the 7th Doctor from Doctor Who and Lord of the Rings, and it's just a giant fandom-gasm. So there's basically not really, like, a point that I'm going to with this. I'm just super excited about this movie. But the other 2 had questions, so I feel like I should have a question now. Oh, okay. If you could belong to one race in the Tolkien world, Hobbit, Dwarf, Elf, blah, so on, what would you want to be and why? I feel like this is a bad question. Alright, who would win in a fight, Magneto or Gandalf? Ah, there's an easy one. Okay, I need to go now. Sorry this was mainly just me spazzing out. Hope everyone has a good weekend, stay geeky, and we'll see you next week, even though it'll probably be a super tiny video from me.
Because I'm going to have work all day, and then I'm going to have Hobbit midnight premiere. We had a cool Hobbit-themed dinner beforehand, because that's what Denny's is doing, and this is probably sounding really annoying.
Hopefully I'll see you next week. I'll do something. Yeah!